a final in this country is always special because of the fact there are so many strong teams in this country, in this league. So if you reach a final, it's always a big moment for them, but definitely also for us. Because in the end, although we've got 2 cup games in this country, but you can never take a final for granted, and it's not like this. For Liverpool it happened last season, but we don't play every single season, every final. So it is special for them, but definitely also for us. I think in this part of the season, especially in England, it's almost impossible to have all your players fit. And I think both teams have maybe 2, 3 or 4 players that are not that cannot play, and that's almost a privilege because so many teams have had during the season more than 2 or 3 injuries. 2 or 3 injuries is probably the minimum you can expect in a league like this after 4 months of non-stop football. So it's a big compliment to the staff of Newcastle and our staff that so many players are available.
Well, I think it's going to be a very different game, and I think the way they develop as a team as well is very impressive. What Enzo has done and the coaching staff, the amount of talent that they have in the squad. So yeah, a really tough match. I think we are our best as well. Big chance for us to win the game. I think 2 teams that want to be very dominant in the way of playing, they're very aggressive on the high press and the way we have to have the ball. A lot of individual quality on that pitch. So it's about imposing what you want and the direction that you want to take the game and keep them very far from their strengths. I think that's going to be a key thing as well. Very important. I think culturally, because of our history and we are an English club, to have that DNA that represents as a club and then having a lot of academy players as well, I think it's something very, very positive, so very proud of it.
In this moment we have 2 targets, that is finish top 4 or top 5 for Champions League, and the other one is the conference. This club, this club used to play final and fight for titles, so if we are able to give to the fans and to the club again this chance to fight for title, I think it's important for us. It's quite big. The reason why is because they are working with the same manager 5 years, so the difference is quite important. With same players, they already played for some important game, but our target, our duty is to close that gap between us and them. In this moment, the table just said that the difference between us and them is, I think, 6 points, if I'm not wrong. So we are quite close, but we have still 9 games to go.
I think Brighton is one of the best clubs working on and off the pitch. So I think I start with Graham Potter. So they're making a step, and after with Roberto Chervi, and now this exceptional young manager is doing incredible good things. So it's not a surprise, I would say, because they're doing really, really well in the market and in the way they play, and they are absolutely one of the toughest. What I said in the past, there are many, many teams that years ago, especially when I arrived, was in the middle positions or bottom or whatever, and they make an incredible step up in terms of organization, in terms of the consistency for many, many years, and that is a reality.
Everything is important, and we need to continue with this feeling that we can win games. And games after games, it doesn't matter the time of rest or the time to prepare the next game. We can do it, and we show against Arsenal. We have to be humble and forget that, forget the table, and face Leicester like we face today Real Sociedad. We just need to win to improve our position in the table, and the most important thing is continue with this feeling of winning, and that we are improving as a team.